Welcome to the Bee Hive Live. Today we will be meeting with Vixen, who is a American war veteran. She served one tour, I believe, in Iraq and was injured. Now lives with PTSD. So we're going to get her up here in just a second. Pardon me. She's going to make sure everything is good to go. Thank you. Let's turn this off. Okay, I think that's right, yeah. Alright, so it's Thursday. Tuesdays and Thursdays on the Bee Hive Live, we do interviews with guest people. Words. Sorry, I am a little bit tired today. I've been up since 3 o'clock this morning. I have migraines and I'm just having a rough time with them right now because the weather sucks and it's really smoky where I live because of wildfires. Hello, welcome in. So if you haven't been here before, this is the Bee Hive Live. I am here Monday to Friday at 2 p.m. Central Daylight Time. My co-host John is taking a little bit of a sabbatical right now to make sure that his health is okay. So we hope he won't be away for too long. And today is Thursday, and Tuesdays and Thursdays we do guest appearances. So I invite a guest onto the show and we do an interview, give them the opportunity to share their experience. In doing that, it helps people not to feel so alone in some of their struggles, because there are a lot of people that can relate to some of these stories. I don't like to call them stories, actually. Because they're people's real life experiences. I'm doing okay, thank you. So we're just going to take a look and see. Oh, sorry, bud. I don't PK with people that I don't know or that I haven't invited. So we'll just wait for a few moments for Vixen to come online and tell us about her experience. We did have another U.S. war veteran on here, and his experience was very similar to hers, although he served, hey Becca, he served more tours. I think he did 3 tours, and I believe that she just did the one when she was injured, and he was injured on his final tour. And so both of them suffer from PTSD. So it's a very similar story, and it's actually quite appalling, the statistics on the war veterans in the U.S., or American war veterans. There she is. Let's get her up here. Oh. She's not ready yet, I guess. Oh, there we go. Hi.
Hey, sorry about that. I wasn't looking
That's
at the
okay.
screen.
Oh, hang on here. I'm not connected. don't know what's going on. Wait, sorry.
No, you're fine.
My headphones aren't connected for some reason. Probably because I walked the dogs.
That's what I was trying to do. My headphones weren't working. They keep going in and out.
Technical difficulties, eh? So much fun to deal with. Yeah. So, have you seen the show before? Like, have you watched the broadcast at all? A little bit.
I saw the one with Safira.
Safira, yeah.
Yeah, I saw her. Yeah.
Okay.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I will definitely not be able to talk that long. My story is not that long.
That's okay. Hi, I got the gift of gab, but you would be surprised what we might be able to accomplish.
Right.
So
I can't talk.
That's good. So this is the Bee Hive Live. Every Tuesday and Thursday I have guests on. I know that you've been connected with John Soul with My Peeps. And so he was on the show, but we did his story in over 2 weeks because we lost connection. Plus, I think it was probably a blessing in disguise because I think it was a little bit triggering because I can ask some pretty invasive questions sometimes.
That's okay.
I figure you've probably been there, done that, right?
I've come a long way, that's for sure.
Yeah. So before we start, I'm just going to ask you if you could go into your effects and turn your sounds to none, so that there's no no, it's all good. So that there's no reverb, we can. It's a little more clear. Oh, you still got some echo on there. Echo, effects, and then to none.
How's that?
Yeah, that's perfect. There, okay. Perfect. Awesome, thank you. So this is Vixen. I'm not sure. Whose family are you with? Are you with a family?
I'm with MTP.
MTP. I've never.
Magical Taco Parade.
Oh, that's okay. Hence the tacos. Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
People are like, why do you have tacos on your name?
Well, because
I like tacos.
Yeah, tacos are delicious.
Why don't you have tacos on your name?
Exactly. What's wrong with you? So you were an American War veteran. How long were you a soldier in the U.S.? Like, when did you?
I was 8 years active duty.
Okay.
And then I did like a year and a half of National Guard. Kind of. I didn't go to war or nothing after that. But I did inactive duty.
Inactive duty with the National Guard.
Yeah.
So were you injured then before you went to the National Guard?
Yes, I was injured. I was injured when I was in active duty. When I was over in Iraq.
Okay. And how long were you in Iraq for?
Well, 6 months in is when we had the accident.
Okay.
So then I was in a German hospital for 6 months after that. So I was only in Iraq for 6 months. But I was there like right before the first bombs landed like into Iraq after 9/11.
Okay, so
both got orders.
So it was like directly after.
Directly after, yeah.
That. And you were sent to Iraq.
Yeah, I was sent to Iraq. Yep. Me and my husband both got orders, so we both went over.
Wow.
Yeah.
And how is that? Like, was it?
It's hard, especially because we had kids. We had two kids at the time. They were just babies, just a year or two. Well, my son was actually just born. He was not even a year yet. And then it was hard, but in the military you have to have like your plans already set ahead because that could happen that you both get deployed. So it's like they call it a family care plan.
Okay, so then they support you through that kind of thing with Okay. So you had to
have it out it was my parents were the ones who got my kids.
Right. Yeah. And so then they stayed with your parents for a full year, I'm guessing, because you had 6 months in Iraq and then 6 months in a hospital in Germany. That's a whole year that you don't see your children.
They were there for like a year. They were about a year and a half before I saw them again.
And how was that for you and your husband?
Well, my husband still stayed after I was sent home. So he did another 2 tours in Iraq, and then he did like 5 in Afghanistan.
Wow.
After that, we got divorced after all that.
Okay.
So, yeah. It's military is very good, but then it's not so good for families. They're not very supportive, if that's the word to say.
Sure, if you're on, and especially I would imagine that if you're both in active duty, right? They wouldn't be. Yep. It would, and you have children. It would be quite challenging. You can just ignore the pay thing.
I know. I was like, wait a minute, let me not touch that.
Don't touch it. Hands up.
Don't touch it. I have really bad ADHD. I'm always touching something.
Yeah, you're not alone. Don't worry.
Good.
Yeah. So you have. So how is it now for you? Like you have. Well, take us back to like when you left and what it was like getting to Iraq and what it was like in the first 6 months before the accident happened.
I mean, getting to Iraq, it was just it's scary. Especially going over to to a country that you are not familiar with, but that's what we're trained for.
Yes.
War is what we're trained for.
Right.
So you got to think, you got to put all like the being scared or being in the unknown out of your mind. And it got to the point that was, we were just in mission to make sure my brothers and sisters make it home, and also make sure that the innocent people that we're trying to protect over there are protected. But sometimes that's a little bit hard.
Right. Yeah.
Because you don't know who's your enemy and who's not your enemy sometimes. So.
Yes, I remember John saying that during his interview, because everybody's in civilian clothes except for the U.S. Army. You can identify each other, but you cannot identify anyone who's trained there. Because
and they will soon as put a bomb on a 4-year-old.
Yes.
They don't think twice about doing something like that because they think it's in the name of whatever they think they're fighting for.
Yeah. Their God or whatever. Yes. Yeah. It's terrifying. And so you were there for 6 months. So you were in active duty for 7.5 years or 7 years before you went over there.
8 years.
Before you, 8 years before you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. 7.5 years. Yeah, about 7 years.
7 years.
Yep.
Right. And then you went, and then you had 6 months, and then you had 6 months in the hospital, which would be all inclusive of the 8 years of active duty, right? Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
So let's go back to the day that you were injured. What was that day like?
That day was like any other day. I mean, we just, I was a fueler. That was my job in the military. I fueled up helicopters.
Okay. Oh, cool.
And we were going to set up like we called it a FARP, but it's basically like a glorified gas station that we're setting up in the middle of the desert so that the helicopters can come and we can fuel them up. Mm-hmm.